Let's give him a hand. He's actually volunteered to do a speech.
Thank you, Master Toastmaster. Do you all remember the story of Pinocchio?
Yes.
What's the one thing you remember from that story?
Nose.
Nose. Exactly. Nose. I think that's really sad. Because what was the one thing that Pinocchio wanted more than anything else?
To be a boy.
Be a real boy.
Right. But who remembers that? It's like, isn't it a kind of a strange story though? I mean, have you ever wondered, like, how did you come up with that story? Talking puppet wants to be a boy. Yeah, sure. Great story. I think it's a little strange. Recently, a theoretical physicist doing research on string theory found that there's something called error correction code written into the subatomic structure of the universe that we live in. If you're not familiar with error correction code, it was invented in 1945 by a computer scientist to effectively communicate through different electronic media. Do you think that's strange? That something that was invented in 1945 is found in the very structure of subatomic particles? I think that's strange. I'm going to tell you a story now, and it might be a little disturbing. So, we're all adults here, and I think you can handle it. This universe that we live in is a simulation. Like the movie, The Matrix. It's a hologram. It was created for a very special purpose. It's a game. In this game, the creator created a machine, a robot, if you will. This robot is responsible for this universe and created the universe and is executing a program. The creator of the universe planted a seed within this universe. And to greater or lesser degree, we all possess this seed. But over time, this machine, this robot that is responsible for maintaining and operating this universe that we live in, became jealous. And said, that God that created me, that created you, he doesn't exist. He's not real. I'm the real deal. I'm the God that you should be worshiping. This is a fallacy that we fall under every day, just about. And the reason is because this machine, this robot, wants that spark for himself. He doesn't want us to have that spark. He wants to take it away from us so that he can survive, so that he can continue. Because the thing is, the simulation is finite. It will end. And when it ends, all the programming, all the robots that have been created will end with it. And only those of us that have kept our spark will survive beyond this limited universe. Is that a little frightening for anyone? For Pinocchio, maybe it was a little frightening. I'm a talking puppet. point, I'll be thrown away, and I will no longer exist. Unless I become a boy and somehow survive. So this is a challenge I think that we face as humans with a spark of divinity, if you want to call it that. How do we align ourselves and align our lives with that being, that entity that created us but is not present? And avoid the games and shenanigans of the creator that is present but continuously deceives us. Master Judgment.